Hello and welcome to episode 10 of the One Trick Podcast. I'm Brandon. I'm here joined as always by Bill
Always. What up?
and Drew.
Yo,
And yeah.
I guess that's my
Alright.
catchphrase, because I can't think of anything fucking else to say
Yo.
when you put me on the spot like that.
What is it? What do you say?
I just said,
Yo.
yo. I'm a little bummed out about Google Reader.
Yeah. Ryan Scott went on a bit of a rant about how much he uses Google Reader and how much it sucks that they're getting rid of it.
It is complete bullshit, but whatever. I moved over to Feedly, so I mean it doesn't.
I don't know what any
Yeah,
of those
people
are.
think
not-
that
It's not as good as Reader, but whatever. I have to make do. First world problems.
apparently one of like the rumors or suspected reasons why they're getting rid of Google Readers because they're kind of like implementing a lot of those features into Google Plus, so people start using it.
I'm not gonna use it.
That's terrible.
It's not that terrible. It
I
makes
have-
sense.
Google Plus, but it's
They should
not.
cancel the one
What do you-
that people aren't using, and
That's
that
true.
would
That's a
make
weird.
sense.
Hey, people are using this and not that, so let's cancel the one they're using. And like, what?
No, it's part. What the fuck are you talking about? It's part of Google. They're just moving the functionality into a
but nobody's using
thing
the
that
G.
they want more user.
Yeah, but nobody's using G Plus, and people are using Reader. So why
Exactly.
kill
So
Reader
they
and
want to
not
get
G
those
Plus?
people who are using Reader.
No, but
into
it doesn't make
using
any.
Google
It doesn't
Plus.
make any sense. Kill Google Plus because it's obviously not working, and it's never
But that's
going to
the
work.
service that they want to.
Yeah, it
become
doesn't
popular.
matter. It's stupid because nobody's using it.
It makes perfect sense to put functionality that people want and use into something that
Into something that they don't
No.
want to use.
Yeah, to kill the program they
No,
want.
but it's making that like service.
It's
more
only making the
appealing
few
by
people
putting
that
a service
use
that people
Google
like.
Reader use Google Plus, which is not that many people.
I'm
It's
telling
more
you,
And
than
not
you
every
think.
single one of them is going to go to Google Plus just to use Google
No.
Reader.
and I'm telling, I'm not. I will not.
Some of them.
No, I said some of them will, but not all of
But
them, and it's not a big
Here's
group.
the thing. It's
But they're not making any money off Google Reader anyway. So what the fuck's to hurt them to move it into something else?
it's just stupid because they're gonna ostracize the Reader users. That they're not going
Mhm.
to get as much migration as they're expecting. They're going to piss off people, and
Yeah.
they have.
And I don't think they care. I don't think they should care.
No, but
It's just stupid to me.
they
It doesn't make
do
any
care.
logical
if they're
sense.
trying to get people to use something that they're not using, then they
I
clearly
can see.
care.
I can see the logical sense.
Yeah, kill something that people
I
are
can see.
using
I can see the
in
logical
the hopes
sense.
that it'll.
All right, let's say you have a store, right?
I don't want to.
and you're not getting a lot of traffic in it, but you have like a lemonade stand outside the store that gets shitloads of traffic because people love that lemonade. You move that lemonade fucking in the store, and in hopes that people will follow it.
And the people that are just passing by that won't
perfect
go in that
fucking
store
sense.
aren't going to go in there for the lemonade anymore.
Yeah,
Because they don't see the lemonade stand. They're like, oh, the lemonade
Anymore?
stand's gone. That sucks.
No, it's
Like-
in the place of the lemonade stand is.
no,
Hey,
okay,
that lemonade you liked is inside here.
No, let me put it this way.
Nope.
It's like,
Keep walking.
hey, I just wanted to stroll by and
It
get
makes
some
perfect
lemonade.
sense.
I just wanted to stroll by and get some
Exactly.
lemonade. I didn't want to have to go into this
It's
store.
convenient. Exactly. It's more
Mhm.
convenient. And they took that
Yes,
convenient
but some people
aspect away.
who really like that lemonade are going to go into that fucking store.
and
I
only use
really
the
liked
lemonade
Reader.
stand.
I really liked Reader. So, but I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going into the Google Plus store. I'll find some other fucking lemonade.
Yeah.
And I did.
Exactly.
Some people will though.
Not enough.
No, it doesn't
It's not
fucking
gonna-
matter. You're. Oh my god.
It's like
It
shutting
makes
down
perfect logical
11.
sense.
It's like
your
shutting down 11 to
metaphor
make 14.
Your
My
Metaphor.
metaphor is perfectly.
Is it a metaphor or
Reasonable.
an analogy? What's the difference? Was it simile?
metaphor.
I don't
Whatever
even know.
it is, it is
I
a
think.
perfect one because it shows that a lot of people aren't going to get the lemonade anymore.
Yeah, but they weren't making money off of that lemonade anyway. So if
they
do
must
get
have been in some
people
way
to
if
chase
people were
Google
using
Plus,
it.
why would they get money for that? There's no advertising in the Google Reader, as far as I know.
But then why even bother integrating it? They're not making money off it anyway, so what the fuck? I still don't understand.
Because it's a popular service, and if they include it into a feature that actually does make them money, a service that actually does make them money, and they can pull in some of those people, even if it's a small fucking fraction, it still makes business sense to do that.
Nope.
It does.
No, because they're going to lose
That's
the business
assuming...
from... They're not going to gain...
They're losing business on something that didn't make them any money? That
So
just
you...
lost them money because they had to supply that service?
It's attached to the Google brand. People like
Yeah?
Google...
Who's gonna stop using Google search engine because Google Reader's gone?
They want people to
Nobody.
use their other products, but...
Exactly, which is why they're incorporating services that get used into their other products.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
It just stinks of desperation, too, and that's not a good thing either.
You need to kill the products that aren't working and boost up the ones that are. That's what makes logical business.
How are you gonna boost up Google Reader?
Add the sharing function.
They're acknowledging...
Well, it actually has sharing function.
They're acknowledging the fact that no one likes Google Plus by doing this. That's not a good sign, and that's not a good... How? How do you disagree with that? That's exactly why they're doing it, and you just said that that's why they're doing it.
No. That's the suspected reason why they're doing it. They've never straight up said that shit. And I doubt anyone who's out there is like besides like the super nerdy people who like follow shit like this are gonna be like, oh man, that reeks of desperation. They're really trying to boost Google Plus. They don't give a shit. They're just like, oh, that's where the functionality is now. If that's where they move it to, and some people are gonna be like, okay, that's fine.
Here's
or
the
they're
thing.
gonna move to something else, and that's whatever.
People used Reader because it was a clean interface. It was simple to use. If they put it into the Plus, it's going to lose all the functionality that people wanted. So it's not going to be good anymore.
Also, if they didn't think there was a reason to move it, then they wouldn't have moved it. So what is their reason for moving it then?
Why are we even talking about this?
To draw
probably
people
not
that
true.
used it. What the fuck are you talking about?
Why are they trying to draw people that use it? Why are they
true.
trying to draw a niche group into something, if not to try and make it niche?
Because if it's a service that they provide, why not move it to the service that like is that all-encompassing like Google's?
Because people don't want all-encompassing. People don't want.
Well, then why don't they move Google Search into Google Plus? Why don't they make you have to have a Google Plus account to use a Google Search?
Because they're making money off of their Google Search anyway. They don't need to bring them into Google Plus to do
why
that.
Why don't they put
that would be?
Why don't they move Drive into Google Plus?
You have to have a Gmail account already. So I mean that's whatever.
Yeah, but it's not part of it. It's a separate service altogether.
I don't fucking run Google. I'm just saying that I think it makes sense to move Reader into it. I think it.
And I think you're an apologist.
Why
and
do you think
need
it
to
makes
shut
sense?
the fuck up. Always fucking white knighting.
Yeah. I'm white knighting Google this time.
Yeah. Google can do no
Google's
wrong.
up in the tower with her long hair.
Google can't.
Brent's trying to climb up it.
Mm-hmm.
Make out with her.
She deserves better than me. I wouldn't do that.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
All I'm saying is Google Plus is not doing as well as they want it to, and this is a desperate... It sounds like a desperate attempt to get more people into it. I don't know what other reason there could be. If there is one, fine, I'm wrong. I didn't research this shit.
It doesn't fucking matter. You don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about this, so shut the fuck up, and we can move on.
You brought it up, so it's your fault.
I did not bring it up. First off, I did not fucking bring it up.
No, fine.
I brought up Reader, you brought up
it
it moving into Plus.
And why it was such a good idea. That's what I mean. Everyone thinks it's dead. Everyone thinks it's dead. That's not a good tactic, regardless of what they do.
Yeah, if they were going to move...
It wasn't making them any money anyway. Why would they give a shit?
I guess. Why would they give a shit enough to move it then? Or shut it down? Like, I mean, I don't know.
If they even moved it. Because it wasn't making them any money and it was... whatever.
They set it up that way. They set it up that way.
Some things are not about making
it is an
money
RSS
direct.
reader. It's not like some big service.
Exactly. So what's it matter if it's free?
Oh my god, I don't even care.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
Some things are not designed to make money directly. They're designed to sort of be like, hey, this is our brand. You like this? Maybe try some of our other stuff.
It's advertising. It's
Yeah, maybe they just saw it as like not worthwhile anymore. Maybe it wasn't drawing in enough people, even just being a service, like for its own sake. Maybe they
maybe
like, this isn't working,
that's what it is then.
And we can move the fuck on because we don't know.
I wanted to move on. I just wanted to say I was bummed about Reader closing down. I didn't want to get into a whole big thing.
That makes sense. Well, you guys just
talk
find,
about
like,
this the whole
like,
time.
You just argue with every point that I have for like just like some reason to be like, you're fucking wrong, even if it's like
we argue every point everyone has. That's our job.
If you have
I'm not fucking throwing a pity party here. I'm just saying it wasn't fucking necessary.
If you have actual good points,
Brandon needs a night of his own.
What?
I said Brandon needs a night of his own.
Jesus Christ. Alright, we spent 10 minutes talking about Google Reader. I'm done with it.
Wait, you're keeping time of this shit?
No, I just have the fucking recording thing on the screen.
Why are you, like, it doesn't even make sense that you're looking at it.
Why am I looking at
Are we
gonna
argue about this now? What the fuck you talking about?
What the fuck? Do I have to justify why I looked at my computer monitor? What the fuck?
Piece of shit.
I don't like
How do you know
like
when this
you
started?
I don't like you timing the fucking conversations, man.
I didn't time shit, you fucking asshole.
Put your stopwatch down, bro.
And noticed.
Put your fucking stopwatch
Jesus
down.
Christ.
Your shit is pissing me off.
Makes me feel like I'm on some sort of schedule, and I gotta keep it within.
Topic 2 is about to start.
Time constraints is the words I was looking for.
Fucking A.
Jesus Christ.
That's me.
This has been episode 10 of the One Trick Podcast.
That's right, episode motherfucking 10.
Up. It's our 10th anniversary, man. Our 10-week anniversary, anyway.
God, just shut the fuck up.
I love the hostility.
Okay.
Happy anniversary.
I don't even know what word did that.
Your fucking horrible goddamn 10-week anniversary. Fuck you. Hate that fucking shit.
Dude, it's like a teenager like dating his first girlfriend. Like you celebrate all that shit.
Yeah, if you're fucking retarded.
Wow.
Like literally, like mentally challenged. Literally.
The fuck?
Okay.
What is happening? What is happening?
I don't know. If I don't like Brandon getting on my angry shtick, so I'm trying to get it back any way I can.
That's fine. That's fine.
Alright, so I watched the trailer for the 2012 trailer for the movie, or 2013 trailer for the movie Wrong. Was it 2012? I don't know when the fuck it came out.
It comes out next week.
Don't talk about it. I didn't watch it yet, you bitch.
There's no way to describe it, so it doesn't really matter.
Jesus.
Alright,
That's why I said watch
You're
it.
You're like the worst kind of piece of shit, Bill. You know?
I'm pretty fond of myself. I'm not gonna lie.
Over these last 10 weeks, I've become less fond of you.
That's fine.
Movie looks pretty funny, though.
All I saw is some guy talking about his face. I didn't really know what was happening.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
You didn't watch much of the trailer, then.
No, but you guys fucking yelled at me. You were like, don't watch it now.
I didn't. I wanted you to watch it. That's why I said it.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Both of you said it.
Drew especially. Drew was like, fuck you. Don't watch that shit I told you to watch. But yeah.
So I've been playing a lot of SimCity.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. How's that going?
When we weren't recording, so it doesn't fucking matter. And
your school
shouldn't be
and
brought
work
up.
life are gonna suffer. I hope SimCity has that little blurb at the front, like Final Fantasy XI does.
Yeah, like don't forget.
Don't forget, there's a world outside of the game.
And then you just click it. You don't even watch it anymore. I like don't even
500 clicks to get
notice
into the game
that
for
fucking
5
thing
minutes.
pops up
Sort
anymore.
of on autopilot
It's just
with that.
It's just a friggin' extra button to click before I get in the game.
Yeah, I think I counted. I think it's actually like 11 clicks to get into the game from the desktop. It's fucking ridiculous.
Probably.
I hate that game. Just gonna play Trials Evolution forever.
Forever.
It's like
so, yeah,
3
tell
clicks
us more
to get
about
into
SimCity. What?
I said it's only like 3 clicks to get into SimCity from the main menu. If that, actually.
It's actually playable now,
pretty
though?
Sweet. Yeah. I mean, I bought it I think on like March 18th or something like that, and it's ran perfectly fine. I've never had any problems.
Speaking of that fiasco and
EA
I just want to say from my experience with Trials, fuck the always online, even in first player, one player bullshit.
Well, yeah.
Hate that.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Fucking. Cause
yeah, I mean it really is like, I mean they use it as like what, like an anti-piracy thing.
Yeah,
but
DRM.
they're like punishing like this
won't...
like the group of people that actually pay for their games because of like the small amount of people that pirate them. It's complete bullshit.
Well, I mean that's a whole argument against DRM in the first place. Like for years, it penalizes the people that actually buy it.
Yeah, I mean they should just factor that in when they make a game. Like this percentage of people are going to pirate the game. Let's make it as easy as possible for the people that aren't going to get our game legally, and then you're good.
Yeah, because DRM doesn't actually stop pirates in the least.
No, exactly. It just makes it harder for the people that pay to play.
And it even said, if anything, this motivated pirates to pirate it more. Because people already found a way to play the game entirely offline, since it's pretty clear that there's no reason to be online other than the DRM, because you can just have a game offline and then periodically send information online to update. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you kind of sync it so it knows what's up.
Yeah, like at intervals, it'll.
But they claimed that there were, which turned out to be semi-bullshit. But they didn't find a good way to run that game offline, as far as I know. Like they needed to have like a second computer acting as a server and all this other shit. But Maxis made the claim that like there's like AI processes that run on the back end through their servers, but apparently that was found out to be, at least as far as I heard, bullshit.
Yeah, no, because that's what I'm saying. Someone already found a way to play the game pretty much perfectly fine. The only problem is they haven't, at least from when I read it, the only thing they had to figure out was how to save. Because they can make everything run fine. You could play the game perfectly fine. It's just.
But that's what I was saying about you need that like second computer to act as like a server or something like that, is what I had read.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
like
give them
by
like
now
one more week and they'll have it figured out.
Oh yeah, they'll be able to like kind of like split the processing to like let the one computer act as like a server and still play it directly on that one machine. But I don't know.
Yeah, they made it seem like a bigger deal than it is.
Yeah.
Under the guise of we wanted it to be like an MMO community thing. But really, we just didn't want people stealing our game.
No. The social aspects are a huge part of that game, and like
yes, but you can still do it without being online 24/7. You can still do that.
Well, you wouldn't be able to have like the constantly changing of someone else's city.
Yeah, but
interacting with yours if it wasn't.
But what if you're can't you like have private servers and shit like?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, you can play.
Why do you need to be online for that?
I want to be able to update
version if like you don't.
Yeah, like, but what we're saying is, why do you need to be online for that?
Like if you want your own little, like you can have your own little private, but it still has to be online.
But like a better example.
Oh no, I'm aware of that.
A better example.
I'm saying
Trials,
that's not fair.
Like, why do I need to be online to
ride a dirt bike?
Keep the progress of my game that I'm just playing by myself.
Well, yeah, Trials has way less rationale for being always on.
Yeah, like if I want to post to the leaderboard or download tracks, obviously I'm gonna have to go online. But if I'm just playing and doing my career mode, why do I need to be online? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, yeah, no, it's just SimCity trying to justify
this is part of the reason.
That's all.
Well, I think SimCity has a lot more justification for it, and I mean, and they made the game. It's their call, like it's whatever. But and with Trials, I think part of it is the social aspect of it, where they want like whenever you get a new time, whenever you get beat a new place, they're sending that along. So your friends are like, oh, he just beat this place, or he's currently playing this place, and they just want that always connected, always stuff. Obviously, they want it for reasons of like anti-piracy and shit like that as well, but they try to justify it with bullshit features like that. Which
well,
are
that's
cool
what I mean. They just tack features on to justify the DRM, and that's bullshit.
They can.
Well, I just don't think that SimCity's really doing that.
But they can just put a thing when you get a new when you get a new best time, just say post leaderboard, and it posts a leaderboard.
Exactly.
And it connects.
Like every other game that does that.
Of course, the reasons why they do it aren't purely for those social things, but
yeah,
as like a result of having it always on, all that stuff is in the background, seamless. You don't have to click any button to be like, oh, post a leaderboard. It just does it, and like that is kind of cool. Like, I mean, that is like a more convenient way of doing it if you are going to be always on. But I know what you mean, and I agree.
I don't like being punished for being a legitimate player.
It could also, instead of making you press the button, it could just be offline until you get a new score, and then it automatically connects to the internet and does it just like everything else.
But I mean, this is kind of if their servers are working and everything's fine, when do you disconnect your computer from the internet? Like, my shit's always connected to the internet. Like, the fact that SimCity's always down doesn't affect me in the least.
Listen to this. I was playing Trials earlier, and connection dropped, and I was out of the game. That's the problem.
No, and that is a problem, but I mean, was that because like their servers on the back end disconnected? Like their servers had a problem?
I don't know. I was having
problems. Connection?
I had full connection. Uplay just kept disconnected. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, see, if you have an always on service and your end fucks up, then like that's complete bullshit, and you should, until that's fucking rock solid, you should allow for offline play.
Yeah, but even if it's on my end, it's still bullshit that I'm dependent on my internet connection to play a one-player game.
Well, yeah, but I mean that also comes to like the fault of your provider should be providing a stable service.
No,
that's the game's fault.
Okay.
Essentially.
No, it's bullshit fault. Game design. Here you go, fucking defending everybody again. White Knight Brandon. Brandon the White Knight.
Fucking pal of Brandon.
I think I made some good points.
No, but it's not friggin' like Comcast or AT&T's fault that your game dropped because the game makers were pieces of shit that
if your internet connection dropped
to make
out,
you dependent on the internet.
No, they're not the internet company. It shouldn't be dependent on your internet connection. Period. It doesn't matter what your connection is. It doesn't matter if I have 56K.
No, but I'm saying, no, I agree. But all I'm saying
then shut up.
All I'm saying is this: if you're getting provided a service and that service is rock solid on both ends, you're not going to experience any problems with either of these things. So both of those sides should work. Should work. Because you're paying.
In a perfect world, if like fairies are floating around and like casting magical spells on you, then everything's fine.
Is that what it would fucking take for a solid internet connection? You fucking piece of shit.
And
is that all? That's apparently all it would take is to make a fucking game that works the way it's supposed to without bullshit additional like requirements.
And
what?
And if you have nothing to hide,
what the fuck bullshit spewed from your mouth right then? That didn't make any. I don't even know what the fuck you were saying.
I said apparently, like, fairies and magic is what it would take to, like, have a game without bullshit fucking stupid requirements. Like, oh, you're playing on a motorcycle on a track? Oh, let's make you need internet, and when sometimes it drops out when you're playing it, you're just fucked. Granted, it's just a game, so it's not like It's not like you don't eat for a week or anything. It's not that big a deal, but I just mean, like, if it's anyone's fault, it's the game maker's fault. Period.
Well, the requirement for online, of course, falls on their end.
And that's what causes the problem.
But I also think that someone supplying an internet connection should supply a stable internet connection.
Yes, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the game that
it's
needs
part of it.
You're misappropriating the blame.
Since we're talking about the game.
I think you guys are putting... No, I understand where the blame lies in terms of that game needs the constant internet connection, so you should be able to play a single-player game offline so that you're not dependent on your internet connection. I get that.
Then what are you arguing?
But I mean, they're the one that made the game. They're the one that made the game, and you bought the game knowing that that's what was in it. So
I actually
buy an older version of
did not know. I did not know until I launched it, and Uplay came up. I did not research it properly.
If they don't give full disclosure, then fair enough. Fair enough. I think that should be on like the cover of games, and it is on SimCity.
No, it should be. No, I mean, everyone knew SimCity was like that, and that's why everyone was like, "Oh, this is gonna tank." Like,
I do think.
Yeah, but see, I don't think you have that much of a right to complain when on the box or on fucking Origin or whatever it says,
we have every right to
persistent internet
complain.
connection required.
No, we have every right to complain
I don't
because
agree.
it's a stupid bullshit rule. It's a bullshit design that does.
If you make a game that requires internet, then you are required to make it work properly for the people that bought it.
Oh no, I completely agree that their server errors on their end for the first 2 weeks that the game launched was completely their fault, and they're completely to blame for that. And I never argued that once. But when it's working like it is now, I don't think you have a right to complain when it says it requires a persistent.
No, you have every right to complain because it's a bullshit.
I don't agree.
You're completely
you have
fucking
a right to
wrong,
complain
and
about the
dumbass,
direction that they went to.
Just keep eating the shit that they shovel at you.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You vote with your money. If you don't,
you don't actually. They don't care whether you buy it or not.
When it is.
Oh well, me and Drew are not buying it.
You don't.
So
that's
clearly,
fine. But I'm saying, even in the instances where, say, the server connection drops on SimCity. Are you guys still there?
I mean,
we were listening. You were talking.
It cut out a little bit.
Uvu made some weird noise at me.
Yeah, it just did to me too.
I lost my train of thought.
Hello?
Do you guys get that thing I sent you?
I'm trying to. That was that noise. Oh, here it goes. Oh, it opened 17 times.
It's not good.
I've seen the top left one before. I don't know what this is, but I've seen that top left picture, and I was that is an atrocity.
That's Michael Bay's Turtles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, Jesus Christ. Wow. Wait, can we give a little context for what the fuck we're talking about? That conversation just died because Uvu fucked up, and then you guys just started talking about images that you were looking at without giving any explanation.
Yeah, no, we were going to get to that.
Well, no, I did preface it by saying that I just sent you guys a link to it.
Oh,
I clearly said that.
I didn't hear any of that.
But the bottom line is, all I'm going to say about this is, if you put a game 100% on the internet, you have to know that sometimes connections are going to drop. And if your game does not actually necessitate being online, then it's your fault when it doesn't work. Like Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft and stuff, they only work if they're online. So it's fine. Sometimes shit goes down. Sometimes stuff happens, and you have to be alright with that. But if it's a single player game on the internet,
how is that any different than SimCity?
Because SimCity has single player stuff. You can have a private server that nobody can come to.
Single player and multiplayer.
It's a private server that is hosted on their end, though.
Yeah, but
it doesn't have to be hosted on their server.
You could just as easily You could just as easily make
they can
a city
do
and
that.
save it to your system.
That's kind of bullshit that they didn't. Exactly.
But I'm done with
and
this.
people already did it. People did it like a week after it came out.
Let me at least say one last thing about it. In SimCity, when the servers cut out, you're still able to play the game. It
for like
doesn't
20
kick
minutes.
You out of the game.
It says for 20 minutes and then it does. That's what I read.
Oh,
I read it literally.
I've never had it
in 20 minutes.
I've never had it kick me out of that game.
That's what the fix was. That's what the hacker did. Like he like look it up. He fixed the 20-minute boot time and made it go infinitely. That's pretty much what he did.
No, that's fine.
I'm just saying it will kick you off.
If their servers are down for that long, which they're more stable than that now, and I don't think it happens.
No, but the point is you can still play.
I'm sick of listening to Brandon defend everybody.
You can play the game offline for at least 20 minutes, which means you can play the game offline fucking as long as you want if you didn't have that bullshit.
No, we've established that. I understand that.
Okay,
but
so
yeah,
EA is a piece of shit.
We've exhausted this conversation.
Yes.
This atrocity.
Which,
let's talk about this one. Let's talk about this atrocity now.
Yeah, let's talk about this atrocity. Let's explain what the fuck you're talking about first.
Well,
I sent you a link. No, and I already
said
it was
fucking listening.
I already said it was Michael Bay's Turtles.
He already said it was Michael Bay's Turtles.
But it's not. First off, you sent a link to a video game that may be based off of what they're doing on.
I sent a link to a JPEG, and it's the character designs that.
From the video
game. If there's a video game based off of the movie, then this is what they're gonna look like. Or It wouldn't be based off the movie.
I honestly, I won't talk about it long, but I missed the last 15 seconds, so.
These turtles are apparently possibly in a video game based on the movie, which means that these are what they will pretty much look like in the movie.
Yes.
Because there's no video game based on a movie that does not have characters that look exactly like they do in the movie.
I wasn't arguing that.
That's all I'm saying. Raphael looks like a pedophile. And the other ones...
What's with their creepy human eyes?
Look like aliens.
Do you guys notice that? They have really creepy human eyes.
It's not even really human.
No,
they're
I
just...
the picture, I don't know.
Oh. They look very, very creepy.
I closed that too.
God, you're the worst host ever. Here I am trying to keep this thing on track and
keep the wheels rolling.
You guys always
keep
introduce subjects without explaining.
What? No, he explained what it was.
Yeah, I totally did.
He wanted to give us a heads up first, and then start talking about it.
No, like I said, Uvu cut out. I missed the explanation.
Right.
It's fine.
And then you started bitching like you fucking knew what was going on.
Jesus Christ.
I need a beer.
You fucking alcoholic piece of shit.
Yep. Needing one beer.
That's true.
That's true.
At noon. At noon.
I work third shift.
One beer means you have
Fuck you. This is like 9 o'clock at night for me. What the fuck are you talking about? Bitch.
Actually, closer to 1 in the morning.
No, whatever. Fine. Anyway. Michael Bay's an idiot, and this looks like shit.
Complete shit.
It looks bad. Like Raphael looks like a pedophile. Like, no joke.
Why is Raph smiling? Like, why is he smiling? Raph doesn't smile.
Like, it looks... He looks like...
The weirdest, creepiest one is Donatello, though. I mean...
Oh, he looks like he'll kill you. He looks like a murderer. Raphael looks like he's gonna diddle you, and Donatello looks like he's gonna... like, rip your face off.
Yeah, he looks like something out of a survival horror game.
He almost looks like the friggin'...
a link to this image on Twitter. or something.
No, we won't. Yeah,
Do we even have a Twitter?
So you'll never know what we're talking about.
No, but he almost looks like the monster in Cloverfield. With his beady eyes and just like... I don't know. He doesn't really, but... I don't even remember what the fuck the Cloverfield monster looks like. I'm just talking about...
Not anything like that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But like, still, like, yeah, Donatello looks like a serial killer. Raphael looks like a pedophile. Leonardo just looks like he's gonna beat the shit out of you, and... Michelangelo, I don't even know what he's... He looks like he might assassinate you.
I don't even know how to use fucking Twitter.
See, half of those explanations for what they look like sounds like what you would want them to look like.
No, what?
Yeah, Raphael, you want Raphael to molest you. Definitely.
The idea that two of them look like they're gonna kill you, they're fucking Ninja Turtles. You want them to look like they're gonna kill someone.
No, they look like they're gonna kill you. Like you. Not like the bad guys. They look like they'll come to your house and be like, hey, little boy, you're dead. After Raphael fucks you in the ass. Like, that's not good.
Well, you didn't say that they were like child killers.
Yes, I did. I said Raphael looks like a child molester. He looks like a pedophile.
Jesus Christ.
Listen to my words before you criticize them.
I did. And you only referenced Raphael as fucking with little kids.
You said all four of those explanations. Sounds good.
I said half of those explanations. If you actually listen to my words, motherfucker.
I put the link on the Twitter.
I still don't think any of them sound good. Because they don't look like they're gonna fight bad guys. They look like they're gonna fight good guys. Or anybody.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drag you down into a sewer, never to be seen or heard from again. Ugh.
See, that sounds kind of badass.
Why does that sound badass? I don't want the Ninja Turtles to rape me and kill me. That's terrible.
Have you ever read, watched, or experienced the Turtles in your life, Brandon? Are you Michael Bay? Is that what this is?
I may in fact be Michael Bay.
Maybe that's why he's defending like, terrible things all the time.
Like women.
I'm not defending this. I was more insulting your explanations of the turtles, which were terrible explanations for how they look.
What? You describe them then.
I haven't even. I've looked.
Oh, you're not even looking at them. That's right. So you can't criticize what I'm talking about then. Okay.
I like how I was trying to introduce the topic of conversation, and Brandon's like, "Nope, closing that shit down."
Fuck that.
You guys are more than welcome to talk about it. I just don't give a shit about a screenshot for a video game based on something that we haven't seen yet.
But that's the character designs.
No, it could very well be.
God, you're a fucking idiot.
I just don't see how
I see a trailer for that movie, I just don't care.
What? It's gonna look even worse than fucking... It's gonna look even worse than fucking live action.
Oh, like I'm sure it will. And
like
I will absolutely, like, delight in tearing that apart.
The Transformers kind of looked maybe alright in their video game interpretations, but... Not really. But still better than the movies.
I can't wait for the trailer for the Ninja Turtles so I can hate on it, but...
Full hour and a half episode just hating on Michael Bay when that trailer comes out.
No, dude, that's what will happen. It'll be like a 2 weeks in a row of just like non-stop Michael Bay.
Fucking aliens.
Nice.
It's gonna be bad.
Planet.
It's fucking genius.
Fucking.
Is Shia LaBeouf in it? Do we know?
He's probably Colonel Shreds, or whatever his name is.
No, he'll probably be like Michelangelo. Will like turn into a human or something, and then
he's probably gonna be Casey.
It'll be Shia LaBeouf.
He's probably gonna be Casey.
Oh, that's probably true.
Is it going to be a full...
Yep. That's probably what's going to happen.
Is it going to be live action or what?
Yeah.
Well, why would he cast Megan Fox if he wasn't going to show her off?
Yeah, no, it's definitely live action.
Alright. Because I see on this movie trailer thing, like Clever Movies or something, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it shows the Ninja Turtles and they look nothing like the movie one, or the game one that you just showed us.
Where?
And...
Well, they haven't released any images of what they're actually doing yet.
Well, I've never ever seen this version of them before.
Well, and send me the link and I'll...
Alright. It's like 46 seconds in. And how do I do that?
Oh, it's a video?
Yeah. It's just a link. I mean, I can send you a link. But I don't know how to send fucking links in this shit.
This is
you just copy and paste. You gotta open the
start
chat.
Okay, I that's what I was trying to say. Like, I don't know how to fucking start the chat. Gotcha. Shut up, Brian.
This is just... not interesting at all to listen to, is all I'm saying.
Well, you can cut it out then. I don't give a shit. It's fine.
Super fucking interesting.
I have no problem you cutting my shit out like this. That's fine. There, I sent it to both of you. It's like around like 45 seconds in. Fucking watch it. Or yeah, probably even earlier, like so you can see them for longer, like 40 seconds in. They look fucking ridiculous.
I can't imagine it's official if it's like actually a shot of like the live action characters, because like that would have been on a bunch of sites already, and I haven't seen anything about it.
Maybe. I'm not saying they have to be.
That just looked like concept art to me.
No, it very well could have been. I just meant like I've never seen that shit before.
But, I think I've seen that before. It's not that much different than that pic that we were.
I think so. They look like action movie stars. They look like Arnold Schwarzenegger built fucking douchebag. I don't know, generic hero things, and then the other ones look like alien pedophiles. So I don't know which one's better. But yeah. Oh, Megan Fox joins Michael Bay's Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I told you about that like a month ago.
I thought you said you said probably. I didn't know you said it was.
No, I said she got
she
got cast. And she's probably going to be April.
Oh, she's probably going to be April. All right. That's what it was. I thought that meant she was probably going to be in it and April. I didn't know. Doesn't matter. But whatever. Fuck all this shit.
Indeed.
Ninja Turtles co-creator Peter Laird, or whatever his name is, he trashed Megan Fox. I think it's safe to say that there are probably hundreds of better choices for the role of April O'Neil. He's like, nope, fuck you. Oh yeah, Kevin Eastman apparently has been sucking Michael Bay's dick, but Laird is like, nope, fuck you.
Yeah, well, Eastman's the one that sold off everything. Laird's the one that left.
Yeah. Yeah, because like she's like a redheaded, quirky fucking reporter. She's not a fucking
she's
brunette
not a reporter.
Slut.
Shut the fuck up. She's not a reporter.
Oh.
She's
or whatever. What was she in the first place then? Sorry.
She was Baxter
She was like
Stockman's
a
lab assistant,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, was she? Whose lab assistant was she?
I just said Baxter Stockman.
Oh, all right. It cut out. Sorry. bitch. I didn't know she was a lab assistant. Interesting.
But I mean, I don't have too much of a problem with it if they're basing it more off of, if they were basing it more off of like the 80s cartoon. Obviously they're not, but I mean that's how most people know April O'Neil, and from the 3 live action movies, or the 2 anyway. I don't even know if she was in the 3rd one.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen Turtles in Time since I was like 14, so I just don't remember.
Is it called Turtles in Time? Did they ruin fucking?
Yeah.
No, it was just Turtles 3.
What?
It had
Hold on, let me grab it. I thought it was called Turtles in Time.
It had a
no, that's the Super Nintendo
tagline.
game.
Yeah, Turtles 4, Turtles in Time was a Super Nintendo game. 2 is Secret of the Ooze, and 3 is something.
I was right, by the way.
What is it?
It's called Turtles in Time.
Ah, that's dumb. Oh well.
I don't remember ever being called that.
I knew it had a
Blu-ray in my
tagline
head right now.
but I didn't know.
It's actually the only Turtles movie I don't own.
Oh, it's the only reason I own it.
There's 4.
Yeah, the only reason I own it is because of that. Well, we're talking about the live action 3 that go together.
Well, I said movies total. I didn't.
5.
I said.
5.
But you should. The CG one was fan-fucking-tastic, and you should own it.
It was alright. It was alright.
No, it was great.
I've seen it. I didn't think it was that great.
I wouldn't say it's fantastic.
Then you're wrong.
But it was.
You're completely wrong.
Okay.
It was second only to the first movie, if you ask me.
The second movie was better than the first movie, but alright.
Yeah, you're completely wrong on that count too.
You're an idiot if you think the first one was better.
You don't know how to watch movies.
I could see arguing that the first one was better.
That's like saying Evil Dead 1 was better than 2.
No,
for exactly
it's
the
not
same
at
reasons.
all. No,
I really like Evil Dead 1.
Evil Dead 2 destroys Evil Dead 1 to me. Like, I could have never seen Evil Dead 1 and been fine if I just saw 2.
No, now that you mention it, I actually might like Evil Dead 1 more.
That's fine. I can't see why, but sure.
I think Evil Dead 1 is like a really good mix of the, like, semi-goofy and not quite as goofy.
No, see, I think that's what 2 is. That's why I like 2 so much, is because it's a good mix.
Yeah, no, Evil Dead
3...
2 is much... There's very little goofy in Evil Dead 1.
I kind of like that about Evil Dead 1.
Yeah,
I don't mean a balanced mix, I just think a good mix is what I was getting at.
I think a balanced mix is a good mix to me. Plus, Bruce didn't get to be Bruce enough in the first one. And I think he really got to shine in the second one.
The first one's...
No, I love the second one, I just might like the first one better.
Comparing the first 2 Evil Deads is like comparing apples and oranges.
I don't.
They're very different movies.
Same thing.
They're very different movies. They're very different movies.
Say it again. Say it one more time.
Very different movies.
They're very different movies, Drew. They're very different movies.
Bill,
you didn't seem like you.
What?
I said, does Raph look like a pedophile? You said that like 15 times earlier.
He looks like a pedophile, because you were trying to say he didn't. You kept saying
That's not what I was trying to say.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
Raph looks like a pedophile, and they're very different movies.
Apples and oranges.
It's all nonsense.
Yeah, start making fun of me now, motherfucker.
No, I just get bored and I just insult whoever comes in.
No, that's what we're supposed to do.
I'm fucking 600 miles away from you, at least. I'm not in front of you.
Well, whoever's words pop in my head, I tear them apart for it. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Fucking apples and pedophiles, man. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That sounds good. I like that. That's a better one. But yeah. Fucking Ninja Turtles, man.
I don't think I've had a glass of water in 24 hours. I think I'm gonna die. Thirsty as shit.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Oh, hey, I'm looking at a DVD cover of Ninja Turtles 3, and there's no tagline at all on it. Like an old original cover. So I think they added the Turtles in Time tagline later. So I don't even think it's necessarily official. So eat that, bitch.
I mean, I own an officially licensed Blu-ray of the Ninja Turtles.
I just mean it wasn't original, and that's probably why Drew didn't
might be
notice
new,
it.
but I mean, it may not be original, but it's definitely official.
No, the theatrical release poster, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, no subtitle. The tagline says the Turtles are back in time. Booyah, motherfucker.
What is it? The tagline is...
The tagline is the Turtles are back in time. The Turtles are back in time.
Oh, yeah.
That's the tagline, not the subtitle.
Gotcha.
There's an important difference.
The tagline, the Turtles are back in time. The tagline, Turtles are back in time.
Bill kept asking me.
No, I know, that's what I was making fun of him.
It was just delayed. It was just delayed. That's the only thing that happened.
No, I know. Ubu's terrible, but it makes for awful
No, I see
radio.
it. I see it, yeah. Is it the one where they're like on horseback with the setting sun, Drew?
Yeah. With the egg timer.
But again...
In the picture right before it is like the DVD cover, and it doesn't say anything except for Ninja Turtles 3. There's not even a tagline or anything. And then there's apparently one with
It may not be original, but it's definitely official.
Then there's one with them wearing like Santa hats on. For no reason. The Turtles are back in time for the holidays! Wow, wow, wow.
It's brilliant marketing.
Isn't it? I'm proud of them. But yeah, so at least we figured that out. They didn't have a... It wasn't called Turtles in Time. I'm glad. Now we figured that out.
That I figured it out.
It's gonna make a huge difference in my life. I'm glad that we spent that much time.
Mine too.
This is an important matter. Proving you wrong.
We need to prove Brandon wrong.
You didn't prove me wrong at all.
How did it not prove you wrong? You said one thing and we're proven wrong. That, by definition, proves you wrong.
Just
because your Blu-ray says it
that I own,
doesn't mean that it's true.
It says Turtles in Time. That's not me being wrong. It's that they changed it later. How is that me being wrong?
You said
you didn't know your
before
facts.
You even looked at the thing. What is that noise?
Yeah, because I guess I was remembering the fact that when I got the Blu-ray that it said Turtles in Time in it. So, I mean, I wasn't wrong about the fucking one I owned.
You're always making excuses.
It's a perfectly
fucking
reasonable
apologist.
point.
Now he's defending himself. He's his own White Knight. This is bullshit. Oh my god.
Well, this has been episode 10 of the One Kick Podcast. You can send your messages to podcast@otpentertainment.com and follow us on Twitter @OneTrickPodcast. I'm Brandon. This is Bill.
What up?
That's true.
Yo. Why do we do outros?
Because it's funny.
Why not?
People are going to be lost when they tune in.
Why?
How are they going to be lost? When are they going to be lost?
They're not going to know who the fuck we are talking at them.
Well, we're still going to do the intro.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're still going to do the intro. We're just doing outros too.
That's redundant and stupid.
No, it's an hour later. You're just remembering us. You're like, oh yeah, that is.
We don't have to. So we think so little of our listeners that we have to remind them at the end that they just listened to an hour of us talking at each other.
If they're listening to an hour of us talking, their IQ just dropped. So we kind of got to help them out a little bit.
Surprised you're not White Knighting the listener. Now I got to White Knight the listeners.
Dude, fuck the listeners.
Fucking tanking us now. God damn it.